Congratulations on being here this morning. You're making a significant sacrifice by stopping work today, the same sacrifice that trade unionists around this country have been making for more than 150 years. We make these sacrifices because they're necessary to protect the fight against injustice, unfair treatment, threats and bullying. They're necessary to preserve what we have won, to stop the exploitation of workers by unprincipled employers and to return some balance to the distribution of power. Every condition is at risk. By removing the power to enforce an agreement and work practices documents through arbitration, employers are weakening our agreements. Why has it come to this? Why can't the employers and the union just sit in a room and work this out? Well, there's no halfway on this matter. You either have the right to arbitration or you don't. But they don't want this resolved. They want to win this, and they want to make you subservient to their every whim. Proof of this is in the other things they've put into the EA that they want you to vote for, things they haven't told you about. Their proposal says that work practices agreements can be varied or amended. Be in no doubt they will vary them, and it will not be to your benefit. And when they do that, they'll certainly not be letting you to take it to arbitration. If you want to keep the things that you have won in work practices agreements, you must vote no. They say that you can have your back pay by Christmas if you give them a yes vote, but you'll be giving them a lot more than that. You'll be giving them your rights. They say that if you don't support their enterprise agreement, staff finishing up will not get the back pay, and that this would be unfair. Good old-fashioned Catholic guilt. You should feel guilty because they're behaving badly. They can pay those people right now, but they won't. What they are really saying is that the union cannot force them to pay those who are ending their employment, and so they won't pay them. It's a pretty clear message. We won't do the things we can't be forced by either the law or the union to do. And that's why they don't want arbitration. That's why they don't want enforceable rules, and that is why they want to vest all power in themselves. There is nothing to stop them making the back payments to everyone right now. I won't stand in their way. The only thing stopping them is the overwhelming craving for power over you. This is studied miserableness from a new corporate Catholic Church that displays none of the values that they espouse. I'm calling on you to vote no, and when you go from here back to your workplace, urge your colleagues to do the same. You will get your modest pay rise, but you can have that money and surrender your rights, or you can have it and keep your rights intact. Behind every condition that we have won is a story, and the story is always about the struggle to achieve that provision, for never are improvements freely given by employers. When we look to those who achieved these things in the past, we recognise that we are standing on the shoulders of giants. Today, by standing up against the threats of your employer, and tomorrow when you vote no to their non-union agreement, you join those giants. Be strong, be proud, vote no.